Delhi, 1236. A storm brews over the empire, and a queen rises. Born a sultan's daughter, she defied silence. Razia Sultana, destined to rise and rule. While princesses wove silk, she mastered sword and strategy. Her father saw her brilliance.
"This daughter will rule,"
he declared. But tradition roared back. A woman, never. Nobles hissed. Sultan Iltutmish's surviving children stood before the court. Ruknuddin Firuz first, the elder brother, Princess Razia second, and Prince Kutubuddin III, the younger brother. 3 royal siblings, each poised to shape Delhi's destiny. Despite Razia's proven intellect and skill, tradition barred a woman's succession. She was bypassed. They crowned her reckless brother. Ruknuddin's reign quickly unraveled. His lavish excesses and ruthless punishments sowed instability, draining the treasury and alienating the populace. Unrest exploded. Factions within the court, outraged by his failures, rose in revolt. Ruknuddin's grip on power slipped as Delhi spiraled toward open insurrection. With her brother cast down, the empire stood on the brink. The nobles turned to Razia, not out of tradition but desperation. Only she could bring order to the chaos. Defying a world ruled by men, Razia Sultana rose, breaking every barrier and shattering all gender norms, to reclaim Delhi's glory and forge a new destiny for the Sultanate. The people rallied. Razia Sultana, they chanted. She shattered rituals, ruling unveiled, issuing justice as a warrior scholar. She built schools, reformed taxes, led armies, a queen for all. But power has enemies, and hers were closing in. Crowned Razia Sultana refused luxury. Her first decree, feed the hungry. She fortified cities against Mongol hordes, personally directing defenses. Merchants thrived under her justice. Tax the rich, not the baker, she ordered. She opened schools for all. Muslim, Hindu, girl, or boy, knowledge was her weapon. But the elites fumed. She breaks sacred law, they shouted. A lie fueled by bribes and spread by bought-off clerics. Her greatest ally? Jamaluddin Yaqut, an African slave risen to cavalry chief. Amid betrayal, she trusted no noble, only Jamaluddin Yaqut, an African slave untouched by palace games. That's why she chose him as her cavalry chief, loyal, distant from Delhi's politics. But her enemies sought any excuse to remove a woman from Delhi's throne. Rumors spread like poison. She loves that foreigner, they whispered. Her childhood friend Altunia watched and plotted. When rebels attacked, Razia rode at the front. "For Delhi," she roared. Betrayal. Altunia's men ambushed Yaqut. Razia's protector fell. Captured and chained, Razia's empire crumbled. All seemed lost. Then Altunia came with an offer. Join me or die alone. Razia saw his ambition, not love, but power.
We strike together.
A marriage of blades, their pact? Topple her traitorous brother, Bahram. To skeptical warriors she vowed, win Delhi back, and I free your families. In Delhi, Bahram celebrated. Unaware, nobles planned his death too. Their forces surged toward Delhi. Hope lived, but distrust festered. Bahram's answer? Burn the villages, starve the rebels. In quiet moments, she mourned Yakut. This vengeance is yours, she whispered. Razia led the assault herself, climbing where arrows flew thickest. For one fierce hour they fought as one. Delhi trembled. When Altunia fell, Razia leapt to shield him, blade drawn. Not today, she vowed. Not while I still stand. But betrayal came again. Their own men fled, gold bribes in their pockets. Exhausted, weaponless, they hid. We make our last stand here. The odds meant nothing. 12 hearts stood tall. She said calmly, they'll remember how we stood, not how we fell. She chose fury over fear, a queen fighting to her last breath. He dropped to his knees, still reaching for her. Go. The silent promise kept. Weaponless, wounded, but unbowed, she glared at her killers. Strike true. October 14th, 1240. Razia Sultana, 35, did not die a ruler on a throne, but a warrior in the mud. Her brother celebrated, but Delhi wept. Famine and chaos returned. For 700 years, they erased her, but history never forgets truth. In 2018, her lost portrait surfaced, staring fiercely at a world that tried to silence her. Today, her tomb is a pilgrimage. She was our Sultana, they say. She's reborn in murals, poems, films, and in every girl who dreams bigger. She proved power has no gender, a rebel, a general, a visionary. Her legacy? Every time we break a barrier, Razia rides with us. Help us bring forgotten heroes back to life. For as little as $1, you can support our work on Ko-fi or Patreon and be part of this journey to revive their legacy. Link is in the description. And discover more untold stories from history, the heroes who changed the world but remain unsung.